What's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here. In today's video, we're going to talk about all things cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and much, much more. So let's get into it right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here. Hope you're doing fantastic and having a great day wherever you are in the world. I'm really excited to be here once again for another video here on my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Robby Blanchard. Over the past couple of years, I went from being a struggling gym owner with no online business to then becoming the #1 clickbank affiliate in the entire world, doing millions of dollars a year using affiliate marketing. And now I've been able to take that success I've had and help thousands of people have success with affiliate marketing. And I've also been able to get into cryptocurrency, real estate, and more. And so the reason for this channel is because I want to help you have success and help you be in a position where that you can be successful with your online business and your investing, right? So really excited to be here with you guys once again. A couple of things real quick before we get started. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because every single week we're pumping out new videos like this to help you have success. And also make sure you give me a follow on Twitter, which is at Robby Blanchard 1, because that's where I post all the latest updates, and that's where you get the fastest insights from me personally, right? As a matter of fact, we're looking at Twitter right now. I was taking a look at it this morning, which is pretty interesting. And so a couple things real quick here. So Twitter is probably, if you're in the NFT space, in the crypto space, it's where you need to be, okay? Because that is where you get all the information, right? As a matter of fact, like, look at this project right here, which is the 0x Apes, right? This is a project that I saw everywhere on my Twitter, right? Because it was all these Bored Apes here with basically the yellow background. And the reason why I ended up investing into it was because I was seeing it everywhere on my timeline. And what I do is I follow as many people as I know in the NFT and crypto space. And when I see trends, when I see things like this, yellow everywhere, I tend to invest in it because that's where the attention is, right? And money follows attention, right? And we'll talk about this collection just a little bit here. But one of the other things I want to share with you guys today is, well, see, look, another one right here. See, another one. They're everywhere. So, but one thing I want to share with you here is this is a kind of a funny post, but there is a project called Pixelmon, and they just did their launch, right? They did their mint yesterday at the time of this video. And they did it for 3 Ethereum, right? It was a Dutch auction. It started at 3 Ethereum, but they offered incentives for people that were to get at the 3 Ethereum price. And guess what, guys? They sold all out within like a couple of minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, right? And they ended up raising over 22,000 Ethereum, which you can see here, guys, is $70 million. And so pretty crazy because, this team is not, they're all anonymous, right? Nobody knows who they are. Also, you don't know what type of gaming experience they have, and they don't even have a game done yet. They said the game's not probably a year out or so, right? So what a wild, crazy world we live in where you can actually release a project, say you're going to have a game that's going to be released in a year from now, and raise $70 million with nothing to show for it, right? Pretty crazy. And the crazy thing is it minted for 3 Ethereum, and then on the secondary market on OpenSea, it was selling for 1.5 Ethereum, so literally 50% what people paid for it, which is crazy, right? And also, it just goes to show, guys, that you shouldn't, you got to be more patient, right? There's so many people that mint at 3 Ethereum and then immediately sell it for a loss, right? Don't do that, right? What's the point of doing that, guys? Just hold on to it for a while. And if it really is a good product that you believe in, the price should go up at some point, right? And that's why, for me, I only invest in what I believe in, okay? And so anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys today. Speaking of the NFT space, I want to talk about that project once again that I was just talking about, the OX Trilogy. And a great little project here. The floor at one point was around 0.4 Ethereum. Now it's kind of fallen down to about 0.19, which I think is actually a great entry point. I actually picked up one yesterday. As a matter of fact, if I go back to my Twitter here, you can actually see here, guys, I actually picked up my this guy right here. I got this for like 0.16 Ethereum, I think. So pretty crazy, right? Because I know this is at some point going to be, I think this project has a lot of legs to it, right? I think at some point we could see this hitting 1 Ethereum floor price for sure. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, not investment advice. Do your own research. But this is what I think is going to be pretty cool, right? So if you go to buy now on OpenSea, you can actually see here that they have all these different apes that you can jump into, right? Which is pretty cool. Obviously, OpenSea is a little bit slow. Oh, there we go. Cool. And so that's one thing that I was definitely looking at here is that look at all these, like 0.19, right? The floor is already. Oh, actually, there you go. So 0.19. And 0.2 is going to be the newest floor price. And then you can see here it kind of goes up quite significantly as we go along here. So definitely one to look in as well. Also, going to the rankings today, If we look at a few of these here, we have Bored Ape Yacht Club. Right now, their floor price is at 97. The last video I made, they were right around 116. So it did dip down a little bit. Honestly and truly, the reason why is because the price of Ethereum has gone up, as has Bitcoin, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But anytime the price of Ethereum tends to go up a decent amount, you'll see the NFT volume go down because people are trying to get more liquid and selling their NFTs, that sort of thing, right? And so that's why you see the floor prices go down a little bit. But it still drives me crazy, and it amazes me how people panic and they start to sell everything right away, guys. Like, this is not the time to sell, right? You sell when it's high, and you buy when it's lower, right? That's the way it works, okay? Another project that just released on Reveal was Hape Prime, Hape Beast, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the project myself. A lot of hype around it. Before the reveal, it was right around 8 Ethereum, the floor price, and then guess what? Like, they released the artwork, and it cut in half to around 4 Ethereum. Still pretty high, actually, 4 Ethereum. I thought it'd be lower. But some of the artwork, in my opinion, the artwork's not that great, right? I mean, you look at, just looking at some of these, just the bandana, it just looks. I mean, it could have been a little bit better, right? But that's just my opinion. So. But huge project because they did over 44,000 Ethereum in the secondary market so far. They sold out within minutes, and so from a marketing standpoint, very, very good. But we'll see how obviously what type of utility they'll have, what type of long-term stuff they'll have as well. So it'll be interesting to see, right? So certainly not going to write them off, but I think there is definitely some interesting things there. Well, one of the nice things I like here to see on this project though is the amount of owners, 5.9 thousand owners, which is a pretty solid amount of owners for 8,000 items. So that means that there's not really one person that can really shift the the floor price too much, right? Unless they're a whale, right? So that was the other project I want to share right there, guys. Now another project. Let me actually go back to the rankings here. Another project that I was taking a look at just recently. Here's one, guys. Is Cool Pets, right? Cool Pets actually just released. Floor volume is 2 Ethereum right now. Actually gone up. It was 2 Ethereum last time I checked. Now it's at 2.31. They haven't revealed yet, but this is actually part of the Cool Cats ecosystem, and so they just released theirs as well. I think just based on how well Cool Cats has done, this will do very well at the same time, right? As long as they add some utility and some other stuff along with it, right? Which is cool. Now they have 15,000 items, actually 20,000 items here. You can see, so pretty interesting. We'll see how that one does. I'll be interested to see what the artwork is on reveal. I am a little bit worried though. I do think at 2.31, that's before the reveal. Usually when it reveals, the floor price drops, right? But we'll certainly see what happens there. Now, when we go to the actual crypto markets, wow, things have changed quite a bit. As a matter of fact, just about a week or two ago, everyone was freaking out. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, we're in a bear market, yada, yada, yada. And we could still be potentially in a bear market for sure. But things are looking much, much better than they were about a week ago, right? Because Bitcoin right now is at 43,000. Ethereum is hit over 3,000. At one point, it was down close to 2,000. So it's gained quite a bit of traction for sure. Tether holding steady at $1 as always. Same with USD coin. Cardano has come back up over $1, which is great. Solana, great. If you guys picked up on my advice last week and picked up Solana under $100, good for you. Because you made a little bit of gains there as well. Same with AVAX. AVAX has definitely jumped up at the same time. Crypto.com has made a comeback as well. At one point, that was in the 30s. Now it's up in the 48 cents or so, which is great. So there's some really, really good stuff here, guys. Chainlink still at $17. I do think Chainlink, is one of my big picks this year. I think Chainlink can do very, very well. Looking down the line here, Phantom also has dipped a little bit, but great pickup if you jumped in last week. Same thing with Sandbox. That was in the right around $3 range at one point. Axie Infinity is still down. I do think Axie Infinity has potential to grow back up to where it was. So, if you look at here, guys, just look at, let's see, year to date. Right, you can see obviously it's in a downtrend. And what's crazy to me is that, look at this, it was down to 40. There you go, $45 at one point, or actually a little bit lower, $45 at one point. And so, what happens, guys, is a lot of times people do not pay attention when it's down. They only buy in when it's hyped and there's information on it and people are excited about it. Do the opposite, guys. When it's down and nobody's really talking too much about it because there's no excitement when things are down. That's when you buy, right? That's when you buy, right? And you sell when the hype is high, okay? That's one thing I would definitely recommend you guys do if you want to jump into that as well, all right? Looking down here, a couple other ones. I picked up some more Gala. Gala at one point was around 16 cents, I believe it was last week. I picked up a bunch. Let me actually see year to date here. It was right around, 16 cents. There you go. So I picked it up around 16 cents, and now we've essentially just doubled in price, which is a great little pickup there. I like Gala, and the reason why I like it is because just based on the platform, it's not just one game. They're going to have multiple games around the platform, and they have some pretty cool projects coming up. So that's why I'm pretty interested in Gala, and I do think it has a lot of potential here as well. You look at the market cap. I mean, there's a lot of room for it to grow as well. So those are the big things I want to cover today, guys. Oh, actually, here we go. Here's another one. Engine Coin as well is definitely another one to take a look at. I still like Engine quite a bit. I think it has a lot of potential. It was down around 136 just about a week or so ago, and that's when I was able to invest some more into that. So hopefully you guys did as well, because now we're back up close to $2, which is awesome. So anyways, guys, moral of the story is when things are low and people are freaking out, right? That's your time to invest into it, right? And then when people are excited, saying things are going to the moon, that's a great time to exit and take profits, right? Don't be afraid to take profits. That's one thing I've definitely learned over the past year is don't be afraid to take profits. I'm starting to do that more and more. It's hard to do sometimes because I'm typically a buy and hold kind of guy, but something to keep in mind as well. So anyways, guys, hopefully you liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching my video. If you like that video, do 3 things for me right now, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Show me you love the content. Also, make sure you post your questions in the comments below. And finally, guys, hit the subscribe button, because every single week we're going to pump out new content to help you have more success online. So that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.